Hello, everybody. Craig DeLuz here, coming at you from FPC HQ with some breaking news. Now, you guys remember last week we did a live feed telling you about our new effort, K12speech.com. This is an effort that is designed towards helping students and their parents be able to express their support for the Second Amendment. We all know, we've all seen it, where the media, the gun-grabbing politicians, and the school districts seem to have gone out of their way to support students who wanted to talk about banning guns or restricting our access to firearms, but haven't been so accepting of individuals and students who wanted to express support for the Second Amendment. So we launched this effort, provided resources and information on how one can go about lawfully expressing their First Amendment. They're expressing their support of the Second Amendment. In other words, using their First Amendment right to defend their Second Amendment right. Well, now we're dealing with a case out of, we've just filed a case today in Washoe County, Nevada, where an individual, a student, an 8th grader at a school there in the school district, decided that he wanted to wear a T-shirt supporting or introducing or talking about his support for the Second Amendment. Now, interestingly, the shirt that the individual student happened to wear was an FPC T-shirt. Now, this is a T-shirt that once again supports the Second Amendment. He wanted to stand up and say, I support the Second Amendment and the organizations that support the Second Amendment. Well, this student's teacher actually forced him to cover up the T-shirt, saying that it was not consistent with the district policy in the promotion of firearms. Now, mind you, you guys have seen this T-shirt. I've worn it on this show many, many times. Now, I'll even put it up here so you can see it a little bit closer. Now, where do you see a firearm on this T-shirt? I don't see a firearm on this T-shirt. I do see where it says firearms. I do see where it says 2A. But I don't see where there is a firearm on this particular T-shirt. So anyway, the student was forced to cover it up. In other words, put on a sweatshirt over it, and then was told that if he ever wore the T-shirt again, well, then he would be disciplined. So the Firearms Policy Coalition, in addition to the Firearms Policy Foundation, has filed a lawsuit on behalf of this student. And, we're seeking to send a message to this school district and any other school district that would seek to violate the fundamental civil rights of students simply because they don't like their particular perspectives. So if you want to read more about the lawsuit, all you have to do is follow the link in the description of this video. If you'd like to support this lawsuit, because as you guys know, I'm going to tell you right now, we've got some of the preeminent legal minds on these issues. People who have really been fighting side by side with us on these issues are helping us with these lawsuits. We have had tremendous success when it comes to, in particular, when people have sought to violate other civil rights in the name of the Second Amendment. In other words, because there's a big move, you guys know this, that people, they believe that when you decide you want to exercise your right to keep and bear arms, your Second Amendment rights, that it almost seems like all of your other rights are forfeit. Due process, private property, and in this case, free speech. So we need your help. One, we need you to check out the lawsuit, learn a little bit about it. Obviously we'll be talking more about it, but find out a little bit more about the lawsuit and support us. Support this effort. Support this student and other students like him who want nothing more than to exercise their constitutional right to free speech in order to defend their constitutional right to keep and bear arms. It ain't asking too much, folks. It really isn't. So please get involved, get engaged. At the very least, share this information, get involved, share the information, let people know about this lawsuit. And if you can, support us as we support these students and their efforts to once again defend the Second Amendment. And to not just defend this effort, but to defend each one of these efforts as we come to you and we talk to you about it. Because I have a feeling, once again, I told you about this when we launched K12speech.com. I definitely believed that there were already incidences where the free speech rights of students had been violated, and I was right. I also believe that there are more, and that they're not over yet. There are going to still be more, even still going forward, because many of these school districts think that offensive speech is simply something that they disagree with, and therefore, if they disagree with it and they're offended, that they can silence that speech. And it's time for us to tell them, no, that's not the case. Anyway, folks, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for being a part in the fight for our civil rights. Remember, we got to use them or we're going to lose them. We'll see you guys in the morning.
If you like our videos, follow, subscribe, like, and share.